Radhe Radhe everyone, welcome back to English with VB, and this is our 17th podcast, episode 17. And today we are going to talk about one single habit that can completely change your English journey and your life, and that habit is consistency.
Radhe Radhe Ria and Radhe Radhe to all our listeners. Today's episode is not about shortcuts, not about secret tricks, not about fast fluency, but about slow, silent, and powerful growth through consistency.
Aarav, when students message us and say, I'm trying so hard but I'm not improving, the first thing I ask is not about their books or their apps, I ask about their routine.
And most of the time, the answer is very simple and very painful. They don't really have a routine.
They study whenever they feel motivated,
They practice whenever they feel free.
and they stop whenever they feel tired.
That is not consistency.
That is random effort.
And random effort gives random results.
Consistency is not about doing a lot in one day.
It is about doing a little every day.
Arav, let me ask you something honestly. When did you really start seeing improvement in your English?
Honestly, Ria, when I stopped searching for better methods and started following one simple routine daily.
That is very important.
Before that, I used to change my plan every week.
New YouTube channel,
New app,
new grammar book,
new promise to myself.
and after some days, new excuse.
Exactly.
Most learners are not weak.
They are just inconsistent.
They have enough intelligence,
They have enough resources.
they have enough internet,
They even have enough time sometimes.
but they don't have one thing.
Daily commitment.
Consistency is not an emotional decision.
It is a practical decision.
It means deciding in advance that no matter how I feel, I will still practice today.
Because your mood changes.
Your motivation changes,
Your schedule changes.
but your goal should not change.
And consistency protects your goal from your emotions.
I really want our listeners to understand one deep truth today.
What is that, Ria?
You can't depend on motivation for learning a language.
Motivation is temporary.
Habit is permanent.
And consistency is how habit is created.
Many learners say, Ria, I feel inspired after listening to your podcast.
That feels good.
But inspiration without action is entertainment, not education.
Very powerful line.
The real work starts after the podcast ends.
When nobody's watching you.
When nobody's clapping for you.
When nobody's checking your progress.
Consistency is what you do in private.
And confidence is what people see in public.
Aarav, many beginners feel that their English is too weak, so consistency is useless for them.
That is completely wrong.
In fact, consistency is most important for beginners.
Because your brain needs repeated exposure.
Your ears need repeated sounds.
Your mouth needs repeated movement.
Your mind needs repeated patterns.
And none of this can happen in one day.
It only happens when you touch English daily.
Aarav, let us talk about the biggest misunderstanding about consistency.
Yes, please.
People think consistency means studying for long hours every day.
And that scares them.
But real consistency is about realistic goals.
It is about designing a routine that you can follow even on your worst day.
Not only on your best day.
For example, if you promise yourself to study 1 hour daily, what happens on a very busy day?
You skip it.
And once you skip, guilt starts.
Then shame starts.
And finally, quitting starts.
But if you promise yourself only 10 minutes daily, what happens?
You still do it.
And that keeps the habit alive.
Consistency is not about pressure.
It is about continuity.
Aarav, I want to share something personal.
Please do.
There were days when I was mentally tired.
We all have such days.
There were days when I didn't want to open any book.
Same here.
But I had one simple rule.
What rule?
I must do at least one small English activity every day.
That is beautiful.
Some days it was just reading 5 lines.
Some days listening to one short audio.
Some days speaking alone for 2 minutes.
But I never broke the chain completely.
And that is how consistency protected my learning.
This is a very important message for our listeners who feel lazy or tired.
You don't need energy.
You need a system.
A small system.
A simple system.
A system you can follow even when you're not feeling powerful.
Let us talk about consistency in speaking English.
This is the biggest fear area.
People understand some English.
They read some English.
They even write sometimes.
But they avoid speaking.
And without speaking, fluency cannot come.
Many learners wait for confidence before speaking.
But confidence comes after speaking.
Not before.
This is why consistency in speaking is so important.
Even if you speak wrongly.
Even if you forget words,
Even if your sentences are broken.
you must still speak.
Because fluency is not built by silence.
It is built by repetition.
When you speak daily, your brain slowly stops panicking.
Your mind becomes comfortable with English.
Your fear reduces naturally.
But if you speak once in a week, fear remains fresh.
Yes, because your brain treats English as something dangerous and rare.
Daily exposure tells your brain that English is normal.
And normal things are not scary.
Ria, let us talk about consistency in listening.
Very important.
Listening builds your internal English.
It builds your natural sentence structure.
It builds your pronunciation awareness.
But only if it is regular.
Listening for 1 hour once a week is not enough.
5 minutes daily is more powerful.
Because your brain needs frequent contact.
Consistency trains your ear.
Just like gym trains your muscles.
You can't go to the gym once a month and expect a strong body.
In the same way, you cannot
cannot listen once a month and expect strong understanding.
Language is a living skill.
And living skills need living practice.
Daily practice.
Arav, let us talk about consistency in reading.
Very important.
Reading gives you vocabulary.
It gives you sentence patterns.
It gives you exposure to real English.
But again, only when you read regularly.
Many learners read one full article today and then stop for 10 days.
That is not how memory works.
Your brain forgets quickly.
But repetition protects memory.
Consistency protects your vocabulary.
It protects your grammar awareness.
It protects your learning effort.
Aarav, we should talk about consistency and mistakes.
Yes, because many people stop because of mistakes.
They feel embarrassed.
They feel embarrassed.
They feel inferior.
But mistakes are not enemies.
They are teachers.
Every mistake is a feedback.
But only if you keep practicing.
If you stop, you lose the chance to correct yourself.
Consistency allows mistakes to slowly disappear.
Not suddenly.
Slowly.
One by one.
Aarav, many learners tell us, Ria, I start well, but I cannot continue.
This is very common.
What do you think is the main reason?
I think they depend on willpower.
And willpower is limited.
That is why routines are more powerful than motivation.
Fixed time.
Fixed place.
Fixed small task.
This reduces decision making.
And when decisions reduce, consistency increases.
For example, if you decide that every night before sleeping, you will speak 2 sentences in English,
Then you don't need to think again and again.
the habit becomes automatic.
And automatic habits are the strongest habits.
Arav, let us be very honest today.
Please.
Most people fail in English learning not because English is difficult.
But because they give up too early.
They quit before the brain adapts.
They quit before the fear reduces.
They quit before the comfort develops.
Consistency is simply staying long enough for change to happen.
That is it.
Not doing something special.
Just not quitting.
Aarav, let us discuss consistency and comparison.
Very important topic.
Many learners compare themselves with others.
They feel slow.
They feel behind.
And then they lose motivation.
But comparison destroys consistency.
Because everyone has a different starting point.
Everyone has a different background.
Everyone has a different pace.
Consistency is personal.
Your only real competition is yesterday's you.
That mindset protects your journey.
Ria, I want to ask you something.
Yes,
What was the hardest part of becoming consistent for you?
accepting that progress would be slow.
That is very honest.
I wanted fast results.
We all do, but consistency teaches patience.
And patience protects learning.
When I accepted slow progress, I stopped quitting.
That is a big shift.
Ria, can we give our listeners a very simple consistency formula?
Yes, let's do that.
Choose one small daily task.
Fix one time for it.
Do it even when you feel lazy.
Do it even when you feel bored.
Do it even when you feel slow.
Track it mentally.
And forgive yourself quickly if you miss one day.
Then restart immediately.
That is real consistency.
Not perfection.
Persistence.
Aarav, I want to address one more thing.
Yes.
Many learners are waiting for a better environment,
Better phone,
better internet,
better course.
better teacher.
But consistency does not wait for perfect conditions.
It starts in imperfect situations,
In noisy rooms,
in small time gaps.
in tired minds.
That is why consistency is powerful.
It works in real life, not in ideal life.
Aarav, what would you say to someone who says, I tried many times but I failed?
I would say you did not fail, you stopped.
Very true.
Failure is permanent only when you quit permanently.
Otherwise, it's just a pause.
And consistency is the decision to unpause.
Beautiful.
Arav, let us now give a very realistic daily English consistency plan.
Yes, very simple.
Speak 2 sentences in English every day.
Listen to 5 minutes of English every day.
Read 5 lines in English every day.
Write 3 short sentences in English every day.
That is all.
No pressure,
No big targets,
no heavy books.
just daily contact.
If you follow this for 30 days, something magical but silent will happen.
English will start feeling normal,
Not scary,
not heavy.
just normal.
And normal practice is easy to continue.
Aarav, before we close this 17th podcast, I want to say one final message to our listeners.
Please say it, Ria.
You do not need to be perfect to start.
You need to start to become better.
You do not need fluent English to practice daily.
You need daily practice to become fluent.
You do not need confidence to be consistent.
You need consistency to build confidence.
Your future English depends on one simple question.
Will you show up tomorrow?
Not for 1 hour,
Not for perfection.
just for a few honest minutes.
Because those few minutes repeated daily will change your journey.
Thank you so much for listening to English with VB's 17th podcast, episode 17.
Stay connected with us.
Stay gentle with yourself.
And most importantly, stay consistent.